How's it going, everyone? This is Jacob.
And this is Trevor, and you are listening to Wizard 73.3 Podcast Radio.
The podcast for all things fantasy, TTRPG, and more.
And welcome to Session 9.
Today we're going to be talking about pets in a fantasy setting.
Best and worst.
Oh, yeah.
You want to go first?
Sure. I made a list of rules to follow, and I wrote them on flashcards.
So these are rules that you chose.
Yeah, these are, that's what I'm saying. These are a list of rules that I chose.
Okay.
Because I think that would make for the best pet. It's just like choosing any other pet. So, rule number 1, it's not made of any elemental. I don't need something that's on fire to walk through my house. I don't need something made of water to walk through my house. Stone, air, nothing like that. I just feel like it would be too hazardous. We're talking about making good pets. Now, I have an issue with this, but I feel like for this specifically, alignment does matter a little more, given the nature of the majority, as I see alignment. So, I did take that into consideration. Size was a big one for me. So,
okay.
like, the max size is large, for me. No swarms. I feel like that's pretty self-explanatory. I feel like if they're similar or equal to a Pokemon, it would be okay. And no undead or humanoid, because I feel like that boundary starts to get a little tricky. So, those are my guidelines, my rules. Obviously, I understand you may not have followed those. But
I followed them for the most part.
Okay.
But my first one breaks the elemental rule.
Okay.
Minor fire elemental.
Horrible pet.
No, great pet. Hear me out.
You're thinking of like
utility.
House moving castle.
No, not even, right?
Okay.
I want you to think about, because D&D is generally like medieval period, right?
Right.
Okay, cool. Do you know to make candles? Do you know how much of a pain in the ass that process is?
Sure.
Making candles kind of fucking blows.
Okay.
Because it takes a long time.
Are you a candle maker?
You don't need to buy candles ever again.
Okay.
You don't need to worry about going out in the dark and not being able to see things, because it sheds 15-foot light.
So it's no longer a pet, it's a slave.
No, it's a companion. It's a companion.
Right. Go ahead. Continue.
On top of that, if you're an adventurer, very useful pet. You don't need a torch anymore. You don't need to worry about having magical sources of light. And to top that off, it can roast your food for you.
If you're an adventurer.
Hold on. Here's a bad part about having this as a pet.
Mm-hmm.
Okay? I think that it has a lot going for it. Downside, for an adventurer, rain.
Yeah, like
it's got
Charmander.
Water susceptibility. It just puts them out. Like,
how about it's just a bad pet? If it wants to walk across the living room...
Pet. It's a useful pet.
If it wants to walk across the living room, there goes your carpet.
They float. And they generally... They are
typically
already in cities in D&D. They just hide
on stone
in
floors? Come on.
Braziers. Sorry.
Braziers.
Not braziers. Those are two very different things.
I will argue with you. I think any elemental is typically a bad pet. I could see stone being okay, but even still.
Then you might hate my next one.
What?
It's not an elemental, but just...
How do you have this? I have size. I have postcards, or note cards with sizes.
I'm not having it by size.
Oh, I went organized on this.
I want to give you one of the worst pets, and for a reason that might really make you kind of upset.
Okay.
Dogs.
Why?
Why?
It doesn't make sense. They're a good pet anyway.
They're a fine pet if you live in a city.
Yeah.
And they're a fine pet to alert you that something's coming. Mm-hmm. But think about all of the dangerous crap that exists in that world. Your
Yeah,
dog's getting killed.
yeah, but it would be like having a dog in Lord of the Rings. Like, I don't know. I don't see any
bad.
normal pet as like, you're not, I'm trying to think of how to word it.
Because I went into this in terms of, like, a pet that will stay alive for a fair bit of time.
Right.
And is useful.
Yeah. Here's my thing, is I looked at this as a pure pet standpoint.
Oh, so just like a cute little thing to have around?
Yeah. Do you have your cat because it's useful to have around?
No, I have him
Nope.
because the
No.
cat distribution system put him in my life.
Right. What about the second one?
She's great.
Okay. But
She's great.
you see what
She's
I mean?
fantastic.
Like, we don't buy pets. We didn't get a dog because we're like, oh, this is going to help us get some ducks when I go hunting. I don't hunt.
No.
So
but,
it's like, I have a golden retriever
we are
for...
also in a state of existence as a civilization and a culture where we can actually not have things that are utility. You know? We
Right.
can just
and I understand.
enjoy it.
But even still, when we did have them...
that doesn't really exist.
Why doesn't it?
Like, here's the thing, right? Think about why humans in the actual world developed dogs. Because we developed them, right? We selectively bred them.
Right.
And it was pack bonding in order to ensure ease of hunting and survival.
Yeah, then it was utility. I agree.
It was utility. And it was utility all the way up through medieval times.
Yeah, I agree with you.
They had hunting dogs. So, medieval time, you got to think about it in context.
Right.
So, I think that a pet can be both cute and useful, but I think in the D&D setting, dogs are getting killed. And I think that would suck.
So,
like, I think more from a heartbreak perspective. I don't know if I
just
have a
mean
dog.
in terms of like a pet, period. Like, if I were to live in a major city, whether it's one of the ones I created or one of the Forgotten Realms, whatever, right? If I have an established home or apartment or whatever it is, like, why not get a dog? It's just like, to me, it would just be like having any other animal as a pet, like a flying cat, or I forgot what they're called. That's one of my tiny ones, by the way, the flying cats. But a flying cat purely because, guess what? It's a fucking cat. Why isn't it a good pet? I guess I looked at this.
That's a great pet.
It's pretty
and
good.
It's great for utility reasons, too.
Yeah, I don't need it to do all that. I just need it to, like, hang out. I don't know. Some of these pets are utility-based.
With two very different perspectives.
Some of these, sure, I can, utility-wise.
So what's your first pet?
Okay. I moved that from good to bad. It actually breaks a rule now that I'm relooking at it. A pixie.
So the minor fire elemental is a slave.
I think a pixie would be a bad pet. Because you know what I'm thinking of? I'm thinking of like the
Harry Potter pixies.
Yeah. Dude, those just suck.
Dude, that'd be such a bad pet.
I think another bad pet would be an imp or a quaset. I kind of pair them together on purpose. But
way more destructive house cat.
Yeah. No, absolutely. I think a good pet is a will-o-wisp. It's just like the little thing that follows you in Zelda.
Oh, you know what? Do will-o-wisps emit light?
Yeah.
Oh, that might be better than a minor fire elemental.
Oh, you don't say. Because a will-o-wisp isn't going to set your home on fire.
It could.
Now, apparently will-o-wisps are more aggressive. Supposedly. I remember reading in the first campaign that I wrote for you guys, and I put a will-o-wisp in there. I know you're fact-checking me right now.
I'm not fact-checking you at all right now, actually. I'm just making sure that my list was still up. But
they're
more aggressive?
I think they're more aggressive than they look, because they're literally just little balls of light.
Wait, what's their alignment?
I don't remember off the top of my head. I think it's like bad. I think it's just like mean. I don't remember. I think you might have to fact check me.
I might, but go into the next one first.
I think this one would be bad to start, but I think after years of training it, I think it would be really good at cockatrice.
Oh God.
I think it'd be cool.
That's a scary pet to have.
I think
dude.
after a while it would be cool to have.
Bro, it's chaotic evil.
A will-o-wisp?
A will-o-wisp.
All right, maybe it's bad.
And it's a tiny undead.
Oh wow, that broke one of my rules. Yeah, okay. I guess look at if you just look at the art. Just look at the art for it. Okay, that's
I
cool.
agree with you. Like
Oof.
it might be adorable to have. It's chaotic evil.
And for
it will set your shit on fire.
And for my last good pet in the tiny section is Pseudo Dragon. Kind of obvious. It's already like a familiar you can get. You know what I mean?
Yep.
So
Pseudo Dragons, I feel like just having a small dragon around would just be rad.
Yeah.
One thing I will say in defense of my minor fire elemental is that because I just looked up the alignment.
Oh, I bet you did.
Neutral.
Okay, that's great. It can still be evil,
but it's also a medium elemental, so it might be a little bit larger than expected.
and that's why it's bad.
But here's the thing: if it hides in braziers, it can't be that big.
Sure.
Right?
I don't know. I think it depends on the size of that brazier.
You're not wrong. I'm going to give you a really fun pet.
Real quick, can I finish my bad pets for tiny so that way I think an intellect devourer would be a horrible tiny pet to have. I think a stringe or a sturge would be another really bad.
What's a sturge?
Imagine a bat, but a mosquito. That's what they look like. Just the look of them makes me.
I gotta look up. You said it's a sturge.
A sturge.
STIRGE.
Yep.
I'm so scared for. What the fuck?
Yeah, I don't care what its alignment is. It just looks scary,
dude. Why is this a thing?
I don't know. I don't want it though.
Mr. Gygax, no.
What's its alignment?
Unaligned?
Yeah, I don't care.
It looks
bad.
That is monstrous, dude.
Yeah.
Every piece of artwork for this is horrifying.
Was I pretty accurate on saying imagine mosquito but bad?
You were a little too accurate. I don't like this. I don't want to play this game anymore.
And my last bad pet in the tiny size category, Basilisk. Self-explained.
Oh yeah, awful tiny pet. Awful tiny pet.
Okay, go ahead with yours. I have a few.
Okay, so here's the thing, right? I kind of want to go into, small things too, or at least rather small, right?
Perfect.
I think a blink dog. Is a blink dog on yours?
Yeah.
Stop. Oh, that's so good.
I think it's a medium creature.
I wanted to see if we would be on the same level here.
I think it would be 50-50. I actually have it written in between good and bad, because I think it would be a 50-50.
It would be pretty annoying if it got,
out.
Or pissy at you.
Or how about a Displacer Beast is just a little too close? Because of their, eternal beef.
I also thought Displacer Beasts might be a fun pet.
So that's a large creature.
Wait, do you have a Displacer Beast too?
Probably.
All right, for the record, for you guys, we did not communicate about these lists, because I wanted to see if we would match up with our lines of thinking.
I definitely wrote it down. There's no way it's considered a huge creature.
All right, I got two more for small.
Okay,
right?
Go ahead.
Mimic.
As a bad pet?
No, as a good pet.
For small?
Yeah, because mimics can be variable in terms of size.
That's true. I have it under medium. I also
older.
think it would be a good pet.
Oh, fantastic. I'm so happy that we agree on that.
Yeah. 50-50.
And then I also had Pseudo Dragon on mine.
Yeah, absolutely.
Moving into medium.
Okay. Would you like me to go through my small as well?
Oh, you did it through tiny, small, and medium.
Tiny,
yeah, go
small,
for
medium.
it. Go for it.
I think a good pet would be an awakened shrub.
Why?
Why wouldn't you want a plant that talks to you? I did this for everyone. I was very inclusive, because there's some people who hate pets, so why wouldn't you want a plant that kind of talks to you?
because it depends on the personality of the plant.
Sure. This one kind of...
Wait, what's do you know the alignment for Awakened Shrub?
I think it's neutral.
I'm gonna double check that right now.
Yeah.
Awakened Shrub, 5e, sentience, and mobility by magic, yada yada. It's unaligned.
Yeah.
Okay. Alright. I think this is a neutral pet. I think it could be good, and it could be bad. Do you want to know why I think it's bad?
Why?
It has a weapon attack.
Oh.
So, imagine, right?
You don't give it enough water.
Or if you're just ignoring it, and it wants to talk to you or something, and it just starts shoving things, like priceless things that you've acquired, off your table, off your desk, off your lamp, off... Like...
That's when you trim the branches. Oh,
you can't just throw
it's under small creature. Looks like you're going to tiny.
Oh, no.
I think a flump would be a good bet.
A flump would be a good pet because you can tell what it's feeling.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's...
Yep.
Solid.
This one... Fuck, I know I gave you all these rules. This one kind of breaks that rule as well.
Why are you breaking more of your rules than I did, and I wasn't even following your rules?
I think a myconid sprout would be kind of cool.
I don't know.
I think it probably would smell bad.
It would probably smell
given
bad.
It's a fungus, but...
Not only that,
It falls under that Pokemon category, though, for me.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Again, I think it depends on the personality of the thing, right?
Right.
Because if you just got like a cute little myconid sprout, like yeah, I can jive with that.
Right.
But if not, dude, like you now have a very angry mold spore running around your house, and I don't know if I jive with that. Although they are lawful neutral for alignment. So
yeah, that's why I like that Pokemon aspect. My bad pet for small is a blight. I think a blight would be a bad pet.
Blight would be a bad pet. Another bad pet. So I've got two for this.
Yes.
All right, and I think they class in small.
Mm.
Flying snake.
We should have done this by size because I think I have that as well. It's called like a qualet.
No, just a flying snake.
What?
Yeah. A qualet.
Cauatl, qualet. I'm probably spoiling something for you. I think you'll really like this one.
QUA what?
Caul. Fuck, hold on.
Hold on, can I just see the spelling on that really quick? What the hell? Cowtle.
Coddle?
Cowaddle?
I think you'll like this one.
Oh, I don't know what that brought up on Google, but that was not... I don't think that's what that pet was. Oh, interesting.
Yeah. I thought you would like that.
It's a medium celestial. Oh, I would jive with that as a pet, like, super hard, actually. But no, a flying snake is just a snake that flies. It doesn't have wings or nothing.
Perfect.
Yeah.
What else you got?
Ghost.
That's a horrible pet.
I agree. I agree.
That's a horrible pet.
Yeah, I thought that a regular flying snake would be a bad pet, too.
I don't think a ghost is a pet. I wouldn't put that as a pet.
Have you seen Ethel on TikTok?
No.
Oh, these two people apparently, like, from what it, like, it's probably a skit, but they've got, like,
Definitely.
a really active ghost.
Huh. Yeah, a horrible pet.
Yeah. It seems to be a pretty bad roommate to them, so...
What else you got?
For small bad pets, that's it.
Okay.
Yeah.
I think a guard drake would be a cool pet.
I think guard drake is on my list too.
It's like a dog. Mimic, I have under my medium creatures. Giant badger, I think that would be sick. I try to avoid things that we can already have as pets or already exist, but I think the the giant badger would just be kind of cool.
Oh, badgers are aggressive though, like in real life.
Yeah.
So I don't know if I would jive with that.
The only other, or another like medium creature I think would be a cool pet. I know I just said I try to avoid things that exist, but the fact that it's in a D&D world makes it a little different. A hyena. I would love a hyena as a pet.
I wouldn't want a hyena, dude.
Maybe not in a D&D world.
They're so territorial.
Yeah. And then a quaddle.
Oh, the flying celestial snake thing?
Yeah.
So, my next on the list?
Yeah.
Griffin.
Oh. For a good pet?
Yeah, I've got...
Well, in the lore, like, they are trainable, so, like...
I've got griffins, hippogriffs, horses, and guard drakes.
I think I have that all under
in
large.
The exact same category.
Yeah, I have a lot of pets under large.
So one thing that's a little bit smaller that's also on my list that you're probably going to disagree with, or you might agree with. I have this in between. It could go either or.
Okay.
Okay. Velociraptor.
Horrible pet. Yeah, bad idea.
Here's why. Hear me out.
Bad take.
Hear me out. Okay?
Yeah.
So, going back to the dog conversation, right? You've got hunting dogs, right?
Mm-hmm.
Dogs hunt in packs.
Yeah.
Velociraptors hunted in packs.
Yeah.
And they were ruthlessly efficient.
Yeah.
In terms of utility, that could be great for, like, keeping food on the table for your family.
For them, when they kill you and your family.
That was also a detractor, is that they could just murder you.
Yeah, that's...
Yeah.
So, I told you I had a surprise for you this session, because I think it's something we should include. I'm going to go over my bad pets for medium, so I can get on the same track as you for large.
Okay.
And then I'm going to throw us into something that I didn't prepare you for.
Oh, okay.
Okay. My bad pets is a eater cap. I think that would be a horrible pet. That thing is ugly as shit.
What is it?
Ugly. And fucking freaky.
What?
I just wrote the name down. An ettercap. ETTERCAP. Looks horrible.
ETTER. Oh, ettercap. There we go. Images. Oh God, what? Why?
Yeah, I think that would be bad. Yeah, it just looks bad.
Ugh.
Ready for another gross one that you'll have to look up?
Sure.
A grell.
Grell 5e. Oh, I've seen these. Yeah, no, awful.
How about
absolutely awful?
Peryton. P-E-R-Y-T-O-N. I think would also be a bad pet, given their alignment specifically. They look cool.
They look gnarly.
Yeah, but their alignment is like literally chaotic evil.
Ew.
Yeah.
Twisted and depraved magical creatures.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm
probably not a good pet.
I'm really good, thanks. I don't want it.
So
oh, that's so good.
One thing I definitely want out of our podcast is people to feel engaged with us.
Okay.
Obviously, I think sessions like this do a good job, but to get people more engaged, here is our mid-episode little intermission, or we'll come up with a cooler name for it, but so I have some D&D trivia questions for you, followed by monster mission questions.
Bro, D&D trivia, I'm going to suck at this.
That's okay.
Which is really ironic given what we're doing right now.
That's all right. You ready to go?
I don't like being jumped into this.
That's okay.
Sure,
have
go
fun.
for
Put
it.
your phone down so I know you're not cheating. BioWare. Oh my god.
BioWare?
BioWare released what D&D video game in 1998?
Oh god, 1998? BioWare?
Yep. BioWare released what D&D video game in 1998? You're gonna be really upset if you don't get this.
I mean, I don't know when the first Baldur's Gate came out, but I would assume Baldur's Gate.
It is Baldur's Gate, yeah.
Sweet, awesome.
I feel like I gave it to you when I said you were going to be upset.
Well, no, because I was just thinking, because in the 2000s, like, we got Neverwinter, and we got, like, Dark Alliance, and we got a bunch of other stuff, but I didn't...
1998.
I didn't think that it came out in the 90s. That's really cool.
Yeah. Sorry, just little quick adjustments. D&D was first published by what company?
Wizards of the Coast?
Wrong. TSR, Tactical Studios Rules.
Oh,
was
really?
formed in 1973 as a partnership between Gary Gygax and Don Kane.
Oh, and they
Don
sold
Kay was collected together $2,400 for costs related to startup to formally publish and sell the rules of Dungeons & Dragons, the creation of Gygax and Dave Arneson, I feel like I said that wrong, and the first modern role-playing game.
When did they sell to Wizards? Or was it just a rebrand?
It was a rebrand.
So they became Wizards of the Coast. When were they bought by?
No. TSR was not a rebrand. Wizards of the Coast bought them.
Oh,
like I think a couple years later. Okay, that's a good question because I didn't have that part. I just had what the company was.
There's your D&D trivia.
Yeah.
What's next?
What duo created the Dragonlance series of D&D novels?
I have no idea.
Margaret Wise and Tracy Hickman.
Yeah, honestly, gun to my head, couldn't.
Yeah.
Nothing.
Which D&D campaign setting is based on Gothic horror novels of the 19th century?
Gothic? Strahd?
What's the area called? You're right, but you're wrong. So Strahd is the campaign that it is, but where does it take place?
Oh, crap. I don't know.
Ravenloft.
Yeah, no, because we haven't played Strahd yet, so
That's okay. D&D was inducted into which Hall of Fame in 2016?
Ooh, Board Game Hall of Fame?
No, I'll give you another guess, though.
Okay.
No, go ahead and guess.
Oh, I was like, do I get a hint?
No.
Let's see, it's not board games.
No.
Pop Culture Hall of Fame?
The National Toy Hall of Fame.
Oh.
Yeah.
Are board games included in toys?
I think so. I think there's like a subsection of it.
It should be separate.
I'll have to double check that, but yeah.
It should be separate. I don't think that board games or TTRPG should be in
toy.
Well,
I think it's because it falls under Hasbro.
I don't know. Maybe I'm just like really protective of like TTRPGs and board games.
Maybe,
but I don't know.
All right, so all I have is like 5 D&D trivia questions.
Yep.
And then I have something I created called Monster Mission.
Okay.
So it's one more trivia question, but there's multiple like steps to it, if that makes sense. Your Monster Mission today is what 3 D&D monsters use a breath weapon other than dragons?
Other than dragons?
Yeah.
And they're monsters?
Yep.
Okay, what's your definition of breath weapon?
It comes out of the mouth.
Because there's a lot. Because there's that like viney troll creature.
Nope.
Okay.
Not a breath weapon like breath weapon in terms of like a dragon uses it as well, but this creature also does.
Crap.
There's 3.
There's only 3?
Mm-hmm.
What creatures use breath weapons?
There's 3 D&D monsters. I looked this up. I didn't make this up, by the way. I looked this one up, and I took it.
Are these creatures that, in either your or my campaigns, they have...
No, we have never used these ones.
Dicks.
That's why I thought it would be interesting.
All the dicks.
I think you have a good chance at 2. I think 3 is gonna screw you up.
Chance.
Because I
don't
like
know
I
if
said,
I have a good chance at this, to be honest with you.
I'll give you a hint.
Hold on. Thunderbird?
Nope.
Damn it.
Let me give you a hint. It will help you. Think canine.
Think canine.
Like I said, I think you'll get 2 really well. I don't think you're going to get the third one, though, because...
Well, you're not counting drakes as separate from dragons,
Nope.
are you? So it's not a guard drake, it's not...
No.
Okay. Think canine. It's not Displacer Beast, it's not Gun Dog, it's not, Think canine. That honestly confused me more. I have less options now. I give up.
Hellhounds.
They've got a breath weapon?
A fire breath weapon.
Ooh.
Winter wolves.
Ice weapon, I'm assuming? Yeah.
Yep. And this is my bad, so I'm already probably upset you a little bit. Like I said, I copied and pasted it. I was like, okay, these 3 are perfect. Yep. I'll take them. And I caught the tail end of the third one. The beginning of it says orange dragons, which... but the other one says Nazgul. Use a sleep gas, which is similar to the green dragon breath weapon. So I apologize for the third one, but I was really hoping you'd get at least the 2.
Nah, man.
Winter wolves and hellhounds.
I would never even think that, like, a dog would
No, I wouldn't have either. That's why I thought it would be a good question.
I've never even considered... I mean, well, now that I'm considering doing an Avernus campaign, I am thinking about doing hellhounds, but, like... in what context would I ever have used those? Because...
Same here. I have not had a reason to use, like, a hellhound.
Damn.
I mean, I can think of a couple instances, sure.
That was fun. I like that. You know what? Let's do a little alternation thing. So what we'll do... So I'll find some trivia stuff for you next time we record.
For monster missions, like I said, I just have, like, the one question, but it's specific to, like, one D&D, or multiple D&D.
Yeah.
Alright. Anyway, back to... the episode. We're on large...
regularly scheduled programming.
We're on large creatures.
Yeah.
Go ahead, you can start, because I feel like I've cut you off a few times. Now, mind you, for me, large is like the cutoff of creatures that I would consider a pet.
We might need to have a conversation about the first one that I'm going to give you.
Okay.
Golem.
Yeah. No. Humanoid.
Do you know why?
Here, because I know what you're going to say. You're going to hit me with some Minecraft bullshit and be like, a stone or...
No, not actually.
Oh, a flesh golem? Yeah, that sounds good.
No. So
what a great pet. This is Harry. All my uncles died in a horrible accident, so we just mashed them together.
Here, let me go.
Yeah, go ahead.
Golems, historically speaking, right, in mythology at least, they have set directions.
Oh, so it's kind of like a C-3PO.
Yeah.
Kind of.
Yeah, exactly.
I think, you know what gets me is every golem in D&D, they're like drawn to look like humanoids. So I think that's what gets me.
Yeah, I think a golem can be any...
shape or size.
Any shape or size.
Okay, you know what? I'll let that one pass. If I have like a, like a cylinder one or something that doesn't look like I'm doing something wrong. Yeah, I would take that actually. So or not a bad one.
Even if you did like something like quadruped,
Yeah, like a cart.
A walking table. Yeah, that's pretty solid.
You said
what's your first one?
So you said Griffin, Hippogriff, and what was the other one?
It was Griffin, Hippogriff, and Guard Drake.
Okay, I had Guard Drake under medium,
or just like a Drake mount, like for the Rangers.
So for large creatures, I have Griffin and Hippogriff as well. I have and like I said, some of these I put on there because I think they'd be more acceptable to have as a pet in a fantasy setting than not. An elk think it'd be cool to have an elk as a pet. Or like one of those giant elks that,
Okay.
like the elves ride in Lord of the Rings. A giant eagle would be sick.
Yeah, until it eats you.
Yeah, but their alignment is typically...
Good.
Yeah.
Horse, just a standard horse.
Oh, I
think
have
would be great.
unicorn.
Yeah, if you want to just one up casually, yeah.
Yeah.
Unicorns, I suppose, would be
Yeah,
slightly,
why would
slightly
you get
better
a
than
horse?
When you
if
could have a horse with a horn.
If you would like isekai and like you were
It's
teleported.
like a narwhal, but on land.
This one was weird. I don't know how you feel about this one.
Okay.
A hook horror.
Why? No.
It just looks like it'd be a fun
Bad pet. No, bad pet.
companion.
Bad Jake.
Its alignment isn't evil though.
I don't care.
I just think it would be like a
After
nice.
Baldur's Gate, bro, like,
Those are freaky.
fuck
But
off
like
on
think
the
of
hook
think of being a
horrors.
miner and having one of them. Like
Miner is in, like...
you know what I'm talking about. Imagine like being a dwarf
I
and
suppose
being like
being a miner would be, yeah. That's fair.
What else do you have for large?
I think that a giant goat could be great.
Yeah.
Just exclusively because I really enjoy goat cheese.
Yeah. I did goat yoga last night. Did I tell you that?
You didn't tell me that.
Oh, it's at Country Max. Next time they do it, I'll let you know.
That
But
could be fun.
they were like, they jump all over you. So I think for your, what you're talking about right now, I think it would be horrible to do goat yoga with a giant goat.
Oh, yeah.
Uh,
Just snaps
but-
your spine casually. I think a dire wolf could be a good pet if
It's
it
similar
was
to-
tamed.
Dog, I
Yeah.
guess. This is 100% bias, what I have for a good large pet
Okay.
in Owlbear. I don't... part of me
Yeah,
is
that's
like,
biased.
yeah,
That's biased.
it's my favorite. It's my
That's-
favorite creature.
And that's fair, but, like, I don't think that... Wait, hold on. What? How did I not say this when you brought up unicorn? Pegasus.
Oh, yeah. Yep, I forgot.
Yeah.
It's the same thing.
I'd rather have a Pegasus than a giant eagle.
I'd like to buy a horse. Oh, you want wings or a horn?
Wings, I'm thinking. Because think about it in any fantasy adventure setting, right?
Right.
You go through a creepy, dark... No, I'll just fly over that bitch. Thank you. I will go over.
Fly, you fools!
Yeah, literally.
This one's 50-50.
Okay.
Good, bad pet. Warg.
A what?
A warg.
Same thing as a hyena, dude. I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know.
I got two on here.
It would be so territorial. I don't know if I could.
I got two on here I think you'll disagree with.
Okay.
A bullet.
Yeah, no.
And a yeti.
How would a bullet be good? How? Why?
If you're a miner.
What?
I'm thinking job. I don't know why I always go
Why
job
does this
perspective.
always
but
go back to being a... No, because you said at the start of this that you didn't really care for the utility. It was for cute pets. So pick a lane, Jake. Pick a lane, buddy.
I think a giant badger would just be a fucking cute pet. Let's go back, shall we? Awakened shrub, cute pet. Flump, useless animal.
cute pet.
A what?
A hook horror. It's a cute pet.
Yeah, I think it'd be fun.
They wouldn't be fun, and they're not cute.
No, I'll have to be cute, I guess. You want to know what my bad large pets are?
What?
Or do you want to go first?
I mean, mine's a manticore.
I also have a manticore.
Oh, I'm
on
so
here.
happy. I'm so happy that you didn't put that in good.
Just zapped you.
That would be
Gets you with
terrible.
its spikes.
See, Yeti's also in my bad list.
Yeah.
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 I think a wyvern would be a bad large pet.
But you know what's one that you're going to disagree with me on?
What?
And again, strictly for utility purposes, a barghest.
I don't have that one.
No?
No. I'm blanking on it.
It's a shape changer.
Yeah, that falls in the humanoid thing. That's why I didn't select it.
No, it's not.
Oh.
No, it's not a changeling.
Oh.
No, it's a creature, but it's
Ew.
like
okay.
it's classed as a shape changer.
I'm picking up what you're putting
yeah.
down. I have a gelatinous cube.
For good or bad?
Bad.
Yeah. Oh, hold on. Waste disposal.
Hey, no, I don't. Fuck that. No, you know why it's a bad pet?
Why is it a bad pet?
Let's say it wants to greet you at the door, but it's a single lane corridor going to the rest of your home or apartment.
Yeah, just give it a quick little hug.
No, like it's blocking the whole path.
Oh yeah,
like you go to walk down the hallway.
You're thinking of you're thinking of large. So yeah, that would be.
It just fills a whole hallway.
That would be.
You're trying to go to bed.
Bad.
It's slowly coming out of the bedroom. You're like, damn it. Now your furnishings are gone.
Any large elemental.
Any elemental. Allow me to correct that for you.
No, because the small ones would be fine, but the large sized ones would be like you couldn't do anything with those.
No, you can't do anything with any of them. That's why.
That's not true with a small elemental. It hides in braziers. You're fine.
Odayuga is what I have. I forget what that is. I think it's like an knoll. Like,
yeah, bad. Very bad. No, I'm fine, thanks.
And then the last one I have for large is Sabretooth.
Yeah. Yeah, no.
Yeah.
I have one last one that fits into the large category.
Yeah.
Shambling Mound.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Because, again, right? Mm-hmm. With your talking plant scenario, right?
Yeah.
Shambling mounds are dangerous as hell.
Be like having a pissed off ent.
Well, yeah, but just think, like, from what my understanding of shambling mounds are, they're like a massive plant life in vines, right?
Yeah.
So
it's just like having like a
imagine
blight.
You go to sleep and it wants cuddles in the night, and all of a sudden you are tangled up in this thing, and it goes to move, and then what? You're just constricted to death?
Game over.
Like, awful.
So
are we going into huge?
Okay, so I created a magical item doing this.
Okay.
It's called the Collar of Reduction. Reduces the size of any creature by 2. That's the only way these are good pets. Is if you reduce huge to medium and gargantuan to large.
Oh, see, I just had bad pets that are that size. Like an elephant would be a bad pet.
Because that's the trick question, Trevor, is none of these are good.
I think it depends.
A treant for huge?
Yeah. Yeah.
Unless it has that collar on it, it's not like, it's a pal. You know what I mean?
Well, at that point, like, huge is the same class of size as, like, T-Rex and other things like that.
And that's why I put for bad the rest of them.
And generally you have a lot of, like, more sentient things that are that size.
Yes, that's also where it becomes difficult.
So I don't know if I would want anything huge or above.
Yeah.
I mean, I think a funny one would be a froghemoth.
That would be horrible. That would be actually disgusting. Way more disgusting than a hook horror.
No.
Yeah, absolutely. Way more.
No,
way more
I
grotesque.
am Jiraiya on Toad.
No, that's horrible. No, you know what? For me, it's that one, like, tendril with the 3 eyes it has. And I'm like, fuck that. That thing's nasty.
Yeah, I suppose.
So, given this magic item, there's only one gargantuan creature that I'm like, I fucking want that thing.
Gargantuan?
Yeah.
I didn't even go to that size.
Well, if it has this collar, it would be maybe manageable. A dragon turtle.
Oh, see, I thought you were going to go Phoenix.
Yeah, I thought they were, like, large. No, because that falls in my elemental thing. Phoenix is, like... Unless it's like the Harry Potter one, in which case it's fine, but...
Harry Potter Phoenix would be rad.
I think some of the Phoenixes in D&Ds are actually on fire.
Yeah, I'm fine. Thanks, actually.
Do you have any others?
None.
Okay.
No, I didn't think that we would get to gargantuan as a size for this.
Like I said, unless you have this magic item, color of reduction.
Even then, gargantuan creatures are like, so what, now they're large versions of it? Cool, they're still insanely dangerous.
Yeah, but now think of this item for large creatures, and now it's
small.
Medium, small. And
Yeah.
now you have a Displacer Beast house cat.
Or a small elephant.
Yeah,
Yeah.
which would be pretty sick.
That would be pretty,
and manageable.
pretty gnarly.
Way more manageable.
You're not wrong.
So don't be surprised to see that in our sessions.
I feel like we'll come back to pets again.
I
in
think
the
we'll
future.
probably touch on it again. Or if like enough people comment or like, hey, what about this? Definitely
I
bring it up.
cannot wait. Please make suggestions for things that we missed on this one for good and bad pets.
It's so hard for two people to just go through every single one and then separately, mind you.
Yeah.
And just like class every single one.
But guys, please give us more on this.
Yeah.
Because I'm curious to know what you think. But that's the end of this session.
Yep.
And we will meet back here, same place, same channel, next Thursday.
Mm-hmm.
And
stay safe and
roll high.